Get on over to the altcoin of the day, which is Litecoin. Litecoin. I do believe Litecoin is doing something very, very special. It might be giving everybody an amazing bid opportunity soon. So I won't be going over that in a minute. We're first going to start off with the Mango dashboard to see what the Litecoin trend is doing on the dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and filter out LTC from this list. We're first going to start off with our higher timeframes, and then we'll boil down to the lower timeframes, okay? So what we need to understand first is that on the weekly time frame, guys, LTC has flipped bullish. We got a long trend on this 24 days ago. Alrighty, if you caught a trade based on when the signal went off, you're already up by a good 19% on that trade. This is even after the recent pullback that we saw on the chart. Alright, so this is the weekly time frame. How about the 4-day? 4-day also long. Beautiful. If you caught a trade on this, you're up by a good 5%. How about the 2-day? Wow, 2-day also long. This came in 12 days ago. If you caught a trade based on this, you're up by a good 9%. So what we're seeing here, guys, is that the higher time frames, those macro time frames, are all telling you that LTC is bullish. Okay, so great. LTC has been rallying. We've gone over that in the past. But now question is, when is the next pullback opportunity? For the next pullback opportunity, what we want to see is we want to see pullbacks on our lower time frames. Are we getting that? Is the dashboard telling us that we're getting pullbacks on the lower time frames? Well, if I get on over to the daily is currently flipped neutral. This came in 12 hours ago, so just flipped neutral. How about the 12-hour? The 12-hour has flipped short. Beautiful. Okay, volatility at 40. This came in 12 hours ago. So now we're beginning to see the pullbacks on the lower time frames. How about the 4-hour? 4-hour also short. This came in a day ago. If you caught a trade based on that, you're up by a good 4.27%. Volatility at 83 telling us that this short move is getting a bit frothy. Okay, it's just a matter of time until it turns, but you know what? The bears might still have a bit more oomph before the bulls take over. Okay, so now we're seeing that, okay, the lower time frames are saying that we're pulling back, but now the main question is, are we pulling back into, say, maybe, I don't know, weekly support? For that, let's get on over to the chart to see what the chart is telling us. Okay. This is LTC on the weekly time frame. And I'll tell you what I'm seeing right off the bat. If I'm just keeping things very, very clean and just going based off of support and resistance, I know for a fact, just by looking at this chart, that critical support comes in at around $78.22. In fact, historically, if you went and looked at price action against $78.22, you'll see just how well we have performed. It has been an excellent bid opportunity. What makes a bid opportunity an excellent bid opportunity is, well, how easy it is for you to manage that trade. Okay, every time we broke that region to the downside, we came back up for a retest and then a quick sell-off to the downside. But what's important about that is that, say you took a long position on this region, it basically allowed you to get out of your position very, very safely with either a minimal loss or in some cases even a profit. Okay, once again, we took it out. We made our way to the top of the range. Once again, we broke it, bottom of the range, took it out here, top of the range. In fact, we rallied significantly off of this level. That was a good 429% rally to the upside. How about this? We took out this region and found continuation to the downside. Now we met with rejection here when we tried to test it for the first time back in November of last year. And now this, for the first time in a very long time, we've actually managed to live over this. We have 2 consecutive weekly candle closes over 78.22. As things stand right now, it appears that price is coming back down to test that region. Okay, now what are the chances of price actually coming all the way down to test 78.22? Because what you need to understand is that from where price is at right now to that region, that's still a good 6% to the downside. So there's 6% left before we get a clear test of that region. Can price actually do that? Well, my thought is yes, it can. Okay, if I now take you guys on over to the 4-hour time frame, put on the Ichimoku cloud template, you'll notice that, okay, price has currently penetrated the cloud levels. Okay, so now we have a nice clean edge to edge on the cloud with the bottom of the cloud lining up with 78.22. Beautiful. Right, we also have like an M-like formation, which is officially broken down. How about the 12-hour time frame? What is price doing on there? And what do you know? We have not only lost the 10 SMA, we've also lost the Tenkin and the 21 EMA. Once again, a nice, beautiful C-span trade with the Kijun lining up with 78.22. Okay, so now you can see this nice, beautiful, heavy confluence, and that's why I'm saying keep your eyes also on the dashboard, because when that macro trend shifts, you're first going to get the tell on the dashboard, and then you can start looking at your lower time frames to see if you get these short signals that will basically give you an inkling on a pullback. Okay, any pullback opportunities can be found on the dashboard. Now, LTC on the 12-hour, beautiful C-span trade, once again, 78.22 target. How about the daily? any confluence on the daily. And what do you know, guys? 78.22 also lining up with this entire cluster here, 21 EMA and Tenkin. Okay, and once again, you can see that price had been trending on the 10 SMA until we've lost it for the first time since the trend actually began. Okay, so this looks like it actually wants to come down further. Target that I'm looking for to the downside as far as the bid is concerned, I'm looking for, top of the range, which comes in around 79.97, all the way down to 78.22, which is our critical weekly, resistance now turned into support. Alrighty, so this for me is going to be the next bid opportunity on the chart. What is the target to the upside that we're looking for? Honestly, guys, $109 all the way up to $127. From support at 78.22 to the first 109 target, that's going to be a good 40% to the upside. To $127, that's going to be a good 62% to the upside. These are going to be beautiful swing plays to be had with a very, very easy invalidation to manage, okay? 78.22 is going to be your invalidation. If we break below that region, I'm saying you are invalidated on your trade, and that way you can get out safely on the retest of the region. Alrighty, but yeah, this wraps up the LTC analysis. I think this chart is looking good, presenting everyone with an opportunity on the horizon. So keep your eyes on LTC if you're looking for an easy one to manage. Now, I will be covering more altcoins. If you guys have any requests, make sure to mention in the comment section below. Of course, the popular vote wins. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you in the next Bitcoin update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, guys.